Caesar 4.32.5. This is the big surprise here. Look at this. Diversos, depositis armis in mettendo, occupatos, subito ad orti. There's nothing in there that really looks like a verb yet. So this is tough. We're kind of building up a lot of parameterization around here. But let's do a word scan. Then scatter, put down, weapons, in, harvesting, attacked, suddenly, rise up against, a few, kill, remaining, uncertain, lines of battle, confuse at the same time, cavalry and chariots surround. Okay, if you just do that vocab scan, you can kind of tell what's going on. So, always helpful to do that, especially with these sentences that begin with a lot of participles, you know, nouns, adjectives, nothing that looks like a verb. You got to figure out like what kind of groundwork is he setting here. So here's something. All right, we can really use this as our anchor. Perturbaveran. That's a good old pluperfect there, right? Very recognizable. We're looking for a plural verb. Can't really see any verbs, but we do have this. So this is nominative plural, and this is the PPP, perfect passive participle of adorti, adorior, adortus. So that is, if you check your notes there, that's a deponent verb, passive forms, active meanings, and that means to rise up against, or it can be attack. So somebody's attacking, and they're throwing somebody into confusion. And then, well, let's look for direct objects here. All right, well, here's an accusative plural there. Accusative plural here. We got os. Accusative here, os. Okay. So that's good. And I'm just going to throw in nostros, because I can. Our men, they were dispersed. They were scattered. They were attacked. It was the rest of them. And the enemy confused them. All right. So, the adorti, that is hostes. And unfortunately, we're reading so slow, we don't see the connections, but hostes was just used in the sentence above. And nostros was just used in the sentence above. So to the Romans reading this fast, it would not be that difficult. Dispersos, oh yeah, that's the nostros here. And adorti, oh yeah, that's over here, that's the hostes here. Okay, so it does make sense. So the enemy, having attacked our men, who were scattered, and they were attacked having put down their arms in the act of harvesting. Nice gerund here. Verbal noun. In harvesting. Because you have to do that. If you're going to harvest grain, you have to put down your swords and shields. Okay, so they attacked them. A few of our guys were killed. Nice little ablative absolute there. Right? And this whole thing is really a gigantic participial phrase that hinges on adorti. They threw the rest into confusion and uncertain lines of battle. Okay, think about fire drills, how we line up in lines, establish order that way. Same thing in the military. And at the same time, simul atque, those two words work together. They're correlative words. They had surrounded our guys with cavalry and chariots. All right, two big verbs in there. Lots of direct objects that are represented as participle, adjective. This is a PPP. This is a PPP. And the hostes kind of hidden in adorti. That's the subject, big S there, to these two verbs.